Hey Luxury Tribe, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about two of the toughest things that you'll face on your healing journey. So bear with me with the little baby here because he's going to be all up in my grill and I'm going to have to try to talk with him doing all this stuff on my lap, but it's all right. How will we going to do it, huh? Okay, so the number one thing, not the number one, but just one of the things is that knowing that people could have treated you right and that they still chose to do you wrong. I mean, that's one of the toughest things that you'll face, I believe, on your healing journey. Because you're like, why do they do me like that? I would never have done them like that. Why do they lie about me? I never lied on them. I would have never did that to them. Why were they unfaithful to me? I was faithful to them. Why was I so loyal to them, but then they couldn't return the same loyalty to me? So like I said, the number one thing that you'll face is realizing and struggling with people were treated me a way that I would have never treated them. People did things to me that I would never done to them. People said things about me that I would have never even thought to say about them. You know what I mean? So that's very challenging when you've given your all to somebody, when you love somebody, when you've been there for somebody and expected them to give you the same in return. You expected the same thing in return, and they chose to treat you wrong. They chose to do you dirty. They chose to be scandalous, manipulative, narcissistic, abusive, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a better advantage of this, but that's hard to be like, man, I got a new camera and it's just showing everything, all the lint, every little flaw. Oh Lord, can we gloss that over, please? Gloss over all the pimples. But anyway, like, why did they do me like that? Why did they treat me like that? Why did they give their worst to me when I gave them my best? And I say this in my book, quote, one of my first quotes in the book is, if you don't learn how to love yourself again, you'll give somebody your treasure and in return they'll give you their trash. And so why did people do that to you? Why did people do things to you that you would have never done to them? Why did people treat you in a way that you would have never treated them? It's because that's who they are. That's their character. That's their personality. They have not grown and matured to the point where they're loyal to people, to where, they know that you should treat others the way that they want to be treated. They don't have integrity. They're not who they said they were. They're not who they pretended to be. So I want you to stop blaming yourself. I want you to stop replaying it over and over in your head, because it's not going to get nowhere. Why they do that? How come? Don't I deserve better? Why? I want closure. I want an apology. I want that. Give it to yourself, because trying to get closure will cause you to end up back in bondage. And you go to closure, then you wind up in the bed. You go to get closure, you wind up back in a relationship when you talking about, I was getting close. Yeah, they don't give you closure, all right? They don't open that door. They don't open that stable door back up. Babe, stop it. No, give yourself closure. So that's the first thing. The thing that that's why I don't have them here, because if we throw my mind off. But anyway, ow, in my hair, Noah. Sheesh. Okay, so one of the things that you face in your healing journey is wondering why people treated you the way that you would never treat them. And another reason, thing is realizing that you participated in the behavior. No, you were, maybe you did, but I don't mean like always in a negative way, meaning that you participated with your presence. And I talk about that in Love Yourself Again, that you can't just disagree with a toxic person, be like, I don't like the way you talk to me, and then you sit there and let them keep talking to you. I don't like the way you keep cheating on me, and then you let them keep cheating on you. No, that's not how it works. Your presence is participation. So when you decide to be with somebody who don't treat you right, you're being like, okay, this is okay. I will accept this. This is good enough for me. It's good enough for me to stay. It's not bad enough for me to leave. So it's like you're condoning it. And that took me so long to learn. I thought just being like, stop, don't do that. Don't talk to me. You know what? No, I don't, we ain't doing this. But then I was sitting there arguing with them, feeding into, giving them that negative reinforcement. When you got kids, if you ain't giving them attention, they will get a negative attention. They will start beating each other up. They will throw toys. They will start arguing and fighting with each other. They will get an attention. And with toxic people, they want the attention. And unfortunately, they like this negative attention. And so you arguing, you feeding them that with your presence. You're feeding that. You're feeding their negativity. You're confirming it. That you will accept what they're giving you, and that it's enough for you, because it's not enough for you to leave. So you have to be willing to leave a relationship that is not healthy for you, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You have to be willing to leave a person who does not treat you right, a person who you have communicated to how you want to be treated, or who is a grown-up, by the way. Yeah, we're not dealing with kindergartners, because even kindergartners know how to treat people. So let's stop making excuses for people. Forgive yourself for participating in the behavior. Forgive yourself for tolerating it and settling when you know that you deserve better. Forgive yourself for what you allowed. You know, forgive yourself for what you accepted. Forgive yourself for, just doing the best that you could at the time with what you had. And it's not so much, what you did at the time. It's what you're doing now. So yeah, you did that in the past because you didn't know better then. But you know better now. So what are you going to do with the knowledge and information that you have now? What are you doing with the knowledge and the information you have now? Right now. How are you learning and growing and healing from that experience so you don't keep repeating those same toxic cycles? What standards and boundaries are you putting in place so that you can filter out the toxic people and get the people that you really say that you want in your life? If you really want to break those cycles that you see in your mama, your grandma, your cousin, your dad, yourself, repeat, are you not tired? And if you are, love yourself. I'm serious. But my most recent one, love yourself again. It really just goes into depth. Like, self-love is it, y'all. Self-love is the key to breaking toxic cycles. And I had a lady on one of my reviews talk about she's not qualified to teach about relationship. Have a please, okay? There's two ways you can learn: from experiencing it, and then from watching others and learning the lesson. But all that requires for you to be able to help somebody else and help yourself is that you learn the lesson. You don't got to be perfect. So don't let people be out here trying to shame you and condemn you, talking about you ain't qualified for this. Well, you know what? God qualified me, okay? My experience qualified me. My life, okay? The real life university. Okay? Growing up, seeing toxic, seeing people, seeing this cycle over and over and over and over again. Falling into myself. Why? Learning, studying, listening, growing. Figure out why these things keep happening. Why people, why they daddy, and then why their kid, and why their grandson is doing the same thing that they did for 5 generations. Why? Because they did not address the issue. Because the same traits, the same behaviors, the same examples are passed on, and it just keeps continuing. It's time to break the cycle. Say break the cycle. Break the cycle. It's time to break the cycle. It's time to love yourself. Self-love is it. Laughter Tribe. If you want to know, if you've been asking God, praying, just wondering, what is the key to not have to go through this again? What is it that I need to do? Is love yourself again and again and again. And don't you ever quit, and don't you ever stop. It's like faith. Like you walk by faith and not by sight. You don't just get to have faith and then just go back and live your regular ways. No, you gotta have faith every day. And even when you're sick, even when you're up, and even when you're down, even when you feel good, when you feel bad, when good things happen, when bad things happen, when people love you, when people reject you. It's all the same. You still gotta have faith and trust God, that God's got something better for you on the other side. You still gotta keep moving forward. You still don't want to give up. Faith is a day by day, walk by walk, day by day, one step at a time, like a baby walking. Go ahead, go say, mama, go ahead, mama. But that's how it is. And so is self-love. One day at a time, one step at a time. My self-love is not going to look like your self-love. Your self-love is not going to look like the person down the street. Why? Because we're in different parts of our journey, baby. We ain't the same. We didn't start the same. We didn't go through the same thing. We're not at the same level. So don't compare yourself to other people. Don't condemn yourself. Don't shame yourself or feel bad that you're not there because you made a mistake. We're all still learning and growing on this earth. None of us are going to be perfect. I'm not looking at the camera. Forgive me, because it's like right that tiny. And I'm like, if I'm looking over here, then just pretend I'm looking at you. Okay? But, we all here doing the best we can. We're all here making mistakes. So don't let people shame you. Well, you dumb. Oh, you did that. That's stupid. You got married twice to be some. You dumb. Child, please. Life come for us all. In one way or another, we all gonna be humble. We all gonna learn that life ain't fair. The life ain't, gonna be equal. And it's not always what you get, but it's what you make out of it. Life is not always what you get, because a lot of us got dealt some bad hands. But it's what you make out of it. What are you making out of your experience? What are you teaching your children from experience so they don't have to go through the same thing? What do you wish that your mother, your father would have taught you? Not right now, sweetheart. He's still nursing. What do you wish that they would have shared with you that could have saved you from financial stuff, from relational stuff? No. What is it? And whatever that is, teach that to somebody else. Teach that. I'm not about to nurse you up on this camp. Okay, Mom. He gonna have you wait. Mama, you gonna nurse me, Mama. Okay, so whatever it is, then do that thing. This can really look crazy with it all cut off like that. But do that thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Be the thing that you wish you had. Stop it. The window is all open. He's just trying to pull up everything. But be the thing. Be the wisdom. Be the knowledge. Be that light. Be that voice. Be that encouragement for somebody else. And stop being hard on yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Stop wasting time wondering why they didn't treat you the way that you thought you should have been treated. And treat yourself the way that you know you deserve to be treated. Don't let people run over you. Don't be a doormat for your family member, for a man, for a friend who say they love you and care about you, but treat you like dirt, who can't celebrate you, who can't treat you the same way they want to be treated. Nah, it's time out for all of that. And it's time to love yourself. Go and get the book. I'll share more with you guys about the book and read like chapters and pieces of it from it. But yeah, get that knowledge. And on your healing journey, it's going to be hard time. It's going to be hard sometimes. You're going to feel certain kind of ways about yourself, about the other people. But remember, the forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself, not for them. Not because you're saying what they did was okay. Not because you're saying that you don't deserve justice. It's saying that I'm not going to go try to get vengeance myself, because the Bible says vengeance belongs to God, right? So don't be out here trying to key people's cars and, flatten people's tires. Nah, we got good stuff coming to us, okay? So let them reap all the bad from their song, because they're going to keep reaping because they ain't changed and they ain't done right by you or other people. So don't worry about them. Let them go. And just know that they could have treated you right. They didn't. But you know what? Do right by yourself. Don't be the one who mistreats you. Don't be the one. Don't take their place. And then the second thing was, Lord, what was the second thing? Your participation, knowing that you participated in the behavior when you see the red flags and that you should have probably left sooner than you did. Forgive yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward one step at a time, like walking by faith and not by sight. Okay, Queen? So love yourself again. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. I'll let you guys see closer what it look like. Love yourself again. Girl, why you tripping? Love yourself again. Know you played the fool. Girl, I played it too. Love yourself again. Love yourself again. And y'all, I designed the cover, the inside of the book. Oh, I did some editing. I fixed it, but I had to edit a couple things. But I fixed the areas all that I could see anyway. And even have some place we can do some work. So it's kind of like a little workbook too. But love yourself, Queen. This is the 4 Pillars of Self-Love, Chapter 2. And I talked to you guys about those already. First pillar, self-confidence. Second, self-development. Third, self-respect. And fourth, self-preservation. You need all of those to properly be loving yourself. So love yourself. Okay. I love you, queens. If you watched to the end of this video, you are a real one. Put real one in the comments and like, let's talk. Let's be friends. Like for real. Till next time. Bye.